Hello there, Pisces, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria. We've got your summer 2025 new love reading for all of you singles out there. This is for all Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So let's see what we've got in store for you. We are in retrograde season a little bit here in summer. First off, we will be feeling it for the majority of July and August is our Mercury retrograde in the sign of Leo. Okay, so, more opportunities or potential for miscommunication, technology issues, all that kind of stuff. So just keep that in mind when you are communicating with people and things like that. You could just take someone could take something the wrong way. Sometimes the best thing we can do is just maybe count to 3 before we respond to things and that kind of thing. But Mercury retrograde can have you really reassessing or reevaluating your outlook on love or what it is you're even looking for, or how you feel about potentially letting someone new into your life. Mercury retrogrades can, of course, especially Leo, matters of the heart, right? Can, of course, bring second chances for love. So you could have a second chance with somebody that maybe something didn't get off the ground. You could run into an old coworker and maybe there was a spark there previously, and now this can be where you may have, an opportunity for love in that area. An old friend, maybe someone from your childhood. And yes, unfortunately, sometimes this energy can bring back exes. Now, it can be memories of an ex, and maybe there's something that still needs to be healed. And it's a great time to cleanse and purge and let things go. Okay, find forgiveness, right, and really cut those cords. Okay, it can be that maybe someone does come in and wants you back, right? And so this can be empowering for you if the answer is no, because, you can be like, no thank you, and walk away. And so this can really be a little bit of a confidence boost for you. Or if you are really wanting that second chance, then that is the potential that they could possibly come back. But Uranus is here as of July 7th. Uranus moves into the sign of Gemini, encouraging us to leave the past behind and look forward to the future. Okay, so so we do need to look for the future a little bit. There's nothing wrong with the new. Sometimes the past is meant to stay in the past. Okay, so it's not always meant to have a second chance. Okay, even if someone does maybe want something, so it's a good time to reflect and focus on those new beginnings, focus on new love, focus on the future. Right? And what are the possibilities and what is the potential? Neptune is retrograde in Aries as of July 4th. This can certainly be bringing you back to reality, okay, out of your fantasy land, out of your daydreams and your imagination and into reality. How can you make your fantasies of love come true, right? And so Aries is the initiator. Aries is taking the first step. And so Neptune is that dreamy kind of energy. So whatever you've been dreaming about, this can be a chance, an opportunity for your dreams to come true. Saturn is also retrograde in the sign of Aries as of the 12th of July. So this can be where we may have an opportunity to kind of break some rules, break free from stagnation, that kind of thing. But like I said, Uranus is moving into the sign of Gemini on July 7th. This is a really big deal. And Mercury, of course, is the ruler of Gemini. So there can be a potential for multiple new connections, new opportunities to meet people. Gemini is very chatty and very social. And so this can be the beginning of a new area, new beginnings on the horizon. Sudden changes, sudden unexpected things come in with Uranus, right? Uranus is our great awakener, but Uranus shakes us free. Okay, rocks our world, brings us something, whoop, surprise, you weren't expecting this, but this is interesting. Hello, Uranus, right? So sudden changes can lead to revolutionary kind of energy, like our world is evolving, or we are breaking free from our past, moving forward to our future. We can get unexpected revelations. So this is where someone can reveal their feelings to you, or you might reveal your feelings to somebody. And it can be really, really can really catch you off guard here, Pisces, okay? But it can be interesting at the same time, all right? So we've got a lot of other things going on over the next couple of months, but we're going to leave it at that for the moment. We have indecision here in the reverse. So have you been feeling in the last little while as though you haven't been making any progress? You haven't been moving forward. Perhaps you feel like you've been on the fence about love or about a certain person, right? And it's like something is keeping you stuck, whether it's something internally within you, you just don't know what path to take, you don't know what you want out of love, or again, you've got one foot in the future, one foot in the past, or you've got one foot into the yes camp. Yes, I want new love. Yes, I want new people, but one foot still in the no, right? No, I don't want to meet anyone new because I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want a broken heart, right? So this indecision, no more, okay? So what we're doing here instead is we're making a decision. We're getting, we're seeing our future a little bit more clearly, and we're getting ready to move forward, okay? This can represent that your path forward is by being flexible and adaptable there as well, all right? So expect to get a little bit of clarity. We also have your second chakra, Archangel Ariel. Work with Archangel Ariel here to really be able to trust yourself. Some of you have had some trust issues, perhaps. Your second chakra is your sacral chakra. And your sacral chakra is your source of intimacy, your trust, right? Being able to open up, right? And so Archangel Ariel can really help you in this regard. Okay, you're ready to trust again. You're ready to be intimate again. You're ready to open up again, right? And if you're feeling a little bit hesitant or a little bit on the fence, Archangel Ariel can help you in that regard. So work with your sacral chakra energies as well. But when we get this card in the upright, they are in there. It's in its open and receptive state and ready for something exciting, ready for something new. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Beautiful. You are beautiful. You are attractive. You are attracting new possibilities to you like a moth to a flame. People find you attractive, and maybe you even find somebody attractive at the moment as well. But the attraction energy doesn't necessarily have anything to do with physical attraction. Can be your ability to attract romantic love to you energetically. This can also be like when we find somebody attractive, it's often their energy that we find attractive, right? Sometimes it's their physical attributes as well, but it's a little bit deeper than that when we get this particular card. Right? It's like a little bit of a soul connection. There's, of course, chemistry, right? We can have attraction with chemistry. We can just feel their vibe, right? So, it's regardless of maybe what someone looks like or their age or anything like that, there's something a little bit deeper. We have getting to know each other. As well, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. I am getting the kind of feeling here for you, Pisces, is that there could potentially be a revelation from somebody that you know. And this person could be an acquaintance, it might be a friend of a friend, but it's someone who you are aware of kind of already. It could be a friend even, but they may be getting ready or wanting to reveal something to you. And it might be something that you never really put a lot of attention to, or maybe it's something that maybe you have been feeling the same way. But the more you talk to this person, the more you might feel that there could be something there, and vice versa. They could also be, the more they see you, or the more time they spend talking to you in perhaps a non-romantic kind of situation, right? Their interest in you is deepening here in this. So do feel a little bit of a surprise coming in for some of you there. Okay, and again, it might not necessarily be a friend. It could just be someone that you know through your social circle somewhere, or as you expand your social circle. So sometimes just sitting and talking to somebody can kind of just spark some sort of interesting things there. But don't be afraid to ask questions and get to know somebody, right? Uranus being in Gemini can really open the doors for making new friends, new social environments, new social connections, new social groups, all of this stuff. And it's all about communication. So, when we're keeping the lines of communication open, we don't need to put any pressure on anything necessarily. We're just kind of going the flow. We're chit-chatting. And you just never know what might happen. A little bit of magic in the air. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So you could be meeting somebody that already has children from another relationship, or maybe you do. Okay. And of course, so you've got a little bit more to keep in mind when you're looking for love than maybe just your needs. You probably also important that your children might eventually like whoever you decide to spend your time with. Some of you, though, here, you might be looking for the kind of relationship where you can start a family and have children. Okay, and so this can certainly also really play into your decision making, for the type of person you're looking for, right? You don't just want like a little summer fling if you're looking to start a family. Okay, so so children in some way can be playing a role in the decisions that you're making as far as your love life goes. Let's get some more cards and see what other messages are coming out here for you. We've got the 10 of Wands in reverse. So we got a little bit of a sigh of relief there for you, okay, for some of you, right? The 10 of Wands in the upright can certainly be about burdened and stressed at the end of a cycle, okay? But in reverse, we can be letting it all go, right? Letting it all go, cleansing, purging, and looking forward for a better tomorrow. It can perhaps also indicate in the reverse that before we move forward onto a new chapter, there's something we've got to deal with, something we've got to take care of. And it can be that we need to decide what direction we want or what kind of relationship that we want. It can be something from our past that we just need to really cut the cord. We need to let go, okay, so that we can move to the move it forward into the future. The 10s are an ending of a cycle. We lead forward to a new beginning, right? But there could be just something here that we need to deal with first, or that we need to sort out internally, right? Before we can move forward. The blessings headed your way. We've got the World card coming out. Beautiful end of a cycle, end of a chapter, end of an era. Okay, and certainly looking forward to expansion and growth. The World card can certainly represent some sort of success and abundance in your life, something that's a cause for a celebration. Okay, so this can be really wonderful. The World card can represent a party. So you could perhaps get an invitation to some sort of party or some sort of event, a celebration that can open doors for love for you. So it can be someone's maybe anniversary party, a family reunion, someone's birthday, anything where someone would celebrate some sort of cycle, right? And, you could have all sorts of kind of people that you've never met before at that, and that could be really wonderful for you. So if you get those invitations, say yes, okay? Because this is in your blessings energy. So whether it's the end of a cycle in your life and you're getting ready to step forward into something new relationships, new people, or whether it is those social environments, social engagements where you the vibe is high, people are having fun, people are chatty, right? And there's no pressure. And so this can be really interesting to open those doors for love, right? So say yes, because the world can be about expansion. And because, of course, the next card after the world, we start our cycle over again with the Fool. We jump right in with both feet. Okay, so there's some really good energies that are coming in here for you for that. The World card can also be about travel and vacation. So if some of you are going on vacation, you might be traveling somewhere, you could potentially meet someone there. And it is a small world. So you could meet someone on the plane or meet someone at your hotel or something like that, and it turns out that they live in your neighborhood or they know a friend of yours or something like that. And so it could be a little bit of a spark of a new romance that has the potential to go somewhere. Because why? Because you live in the same city or you know some of the same people. So this can be an exciting opportunity for you as well. The Challenge headed your way, the Ten of Swords in reverse. So you've got two tens, both in reverse, okay? So I do feel here that there's something here that you have been trying to break away from, whether it's indecision, okay, or whether it's about, do I open myself up? Do I want to trust people again? You know, that kind of thing. So there's the World card trumps both of these. Okay, so if you've been feeling stuck or lost, feeling there's something that you need to let go of, you know, or feeling like there's maybe some healing, or maybe you even haven't even known what's been blocking you from finding love, okay, we're getting ready to open up here. Very much of an end of a cycle. We're cleansing and purging all these difficult energies, okay, and we're opening up to something a little bit more magical. Your advice from Spirit, the Hierophant: have faith, trust. Okay, the Hierophant is a Taurus energy, okay, but it is one of beliefs. Believe that there's love out there for you. You have learned a lot, you've ascended, you might be even looking for marriage and children, right? The Hierophant is a card of commitment, higher level of commitment or marriage, okay, but it is also one of belief, right? We have faith in ourselves, have faith in the universe, trust that there is love out there for us. We might need to take some steps. We might need to put on a bold, brave, courageous face. We might need to get out of our comfort zone. But there's, there is that potential to find what it is that we're looking for. The Hierophant is also a card of religion. Okay, religion, spiritual advisors, also traditions and values. Okay, so this can be Spirit saying to some of you to make sure that you know what your values are in regards to what you want out of a relationship, but also from a person, right? What values, what traits in a person do you really want? Okay. What kind of relationship do you really want? Do you want marriage and children? Do you want someone to grow old with? Hopefully those all go hand in hand, right? Do you want something short term? Do you want something long term, right? When we know what we want and when we know what values or qualities in a person that are attractive to us and that we want, it makes it a little bit easier. The universe knows what to bring us. The universe knows what doors to open, and you know, right? And this brings you clarity and helps that indecisive energy kind of go away, right? Because we're a little bit more confident in what we are opening the door to. But some of you may also be wanting to seek out some counsel of some kind in regards to your, not necessarily your love life, right? But more for like maybe some healing or something there, or perhaps you want to see a spiritual person. So some of you could really be leaning towards getting a personal reading done, personal astrology done, that kind of thing. And maybe for a little bit more insight into your personal situation. Okay, that can be in the cards for some of you there as well. But we've got the Ace of Cups at the back of the deck for you. Ace of Cups, new love. Beautiful. New energy, new love, peace, joy, happiness, forgiveness, healing. You name it, the Ace of Cups is here for you. Some of you are manifesting new love, and you're on your path to new love, right? We're closing down a chapter, closing down a cycle with the World card, and we're getting ready for the new. The Ace of Cups is, of course, what we are looking for in a new love reading. So the new energy is out there. Endings is all across the board for you. Okay, and we're getting ready for those new beginnings. All right, so some wonderful, wonderful things that can be transpiring for you. But I would say expect the unexpected. Okay, right place, right time. Fate may intervene for you. Okay, and so it can be very interesting and very exciting. We have romantic connection. Wonderful. You're the only, this little tiny deck that I'm using here is messages from fate, and there's only 13 cards in it, but you are the only one to get this one. So romantic connection is in the cards for you. It's coming out. Love is in the air. Gotta love it. All right. And we also have karmic relationship here for you as well. All right. So there could be someone coming in that's a soulmate, someone coming in that you've had some sort of karmic connection with, and can be really exciting for you, right? Some beautiful energy that's coming in there. All right. So fate is saying to you here to be open, to be ready, trust in the process. Okay. Be patient. Hierophant is patient energy there, and open your heart. All right. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I thank you for watching. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic summer, and I'll see you next time. Bye.